Hello, my name is Laura and welcome to my Rest and Rise yoga channel. I am an inclusive yoga teacher, so today I'll be able to give you modifications throughout our session to help you find ease and comfort in our moves. Now, I'll be using a block. All of us will need this. So if you don't have a block, it can be some books, anything that kind of gives you height. And I'm also going to be having a chair handy. This is for those of you who are unable to come down to the floor and just want that bit of extra support. The majority of our practice is going to be standing today, using the chair for support if we need it. Then we're going to be coming down to the floor for some of our stretches and a bit of quiet time. And again, all of that can be done in the chair too. This class was described by my students recently as a big warm hug. So I hope that that is the same for you today. And if you come seeking strength or ease or any other kind of energy that you're looking for, then I hope you can find that here too. So let's start standing in our mountain pose. Feet should be hip width apart, and we're going to have our palms down by our sides facing forwards. Start to roll the shoulders, taking a few breaths in and out. Roll the shoulders the other way. I'm going to remind you to connect with your breath today. Closing the eyes. Maybe wiggle the feet, wiggle the toes, find connection with your mat and take a few moments to arrive. Start to lower chin to chest. Relax the fingers, give them a wiggle, and start to find a gentle sway from side to side. Just notice how your body feels in gentle movement today. Paying close attention to the weight transfer in the soles of your feet, the movement in your knees, your hips. Maybe take a moment to bring your hands to your belly. Notice how you're feeling internally in your digestive system. Slowly bringing hands to heart, finding some stillness, stop the sway. Releasing the stress and chaos of your day, of your week, of your month. Focusing on the breath, let it all settle off the mat. Bringing your awareness to your feet. We're going to start to lift our arms all the way up, looking up. Breathing out, bring the arms down by your sides. Twice more for me. Breathing in, lifting tall, and lowering down. One more time, we're going to leave the arms up. As we breathe out, we're going to bring our arms all the way to one side. Feel a nice stretch down the side of the body. Find some flow, gentle in the arms, reaching up towards the ceiling, and take it all the way to the other side. Breathing in to lift, breathing out to the side. And again. This time we're going to take it all the way to one side, start to bend it into the knees, fold forwards. Take a little sway here. And come out the other side. Find that circular rhythm, breathing out as we fold forwards, breathing in as we come up the other side. And again. And we're going to change direction. You can really let your upper body hang heavy as we come down. Find the control as we lift it back through. One more time. Good. Keep those arms lifted. Lift the head towards the ceiling, find a little back bend. Exhale, come into a forward fold. Bend into the knees, fingertips to the mat. Now we might be using the block if we can't reach the mat. We might even bring the chair in front of us with fat hands to the chair. We're looking to release the lower back, bend into the knees, let the head hang heavy. Focus on the breath. And start to lift all the way up. Again, find that mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back and down, palms facing forwards. Closing the eyes, notice how your body feels. The new sensations, a little bit of warmth in the joints where we've moved. Connecting with the breath. Lovely. Start to pick up one heel and then the other. Just bring in a little bit of movement into the feet. And we're going to step our feet wide. Not too wide, you just want to be nice and gentle in the hips at the moment. We're just going to take a little shimmy with those hips from side to side. Start to turn your feet so they're facing the corners of the mat. And we're going to keep our hands to our hips. As we start to bend into our knees, sit our bum down. Coming into goddess pose. And then lifting all the way back up again. Now you move at a pace that's good for you. We don't want to be putting lots of strain on our hips and our lower back and our knees if it doesn't feel good for you. So it might be that you're just taking a gentle bend in the knees. It doesn't have to be far, you work within your limits. Just making sure that our knees are keeping tracked the same direction as our feet and we're not knocking them in together, okay? And we want to make sure that our bum is nice and tucked in. So if I turn to the side, I'll show you the difference. So my bum is nice and tucked here. I'm sinking down and keeping nice and tall through the top of my head. What I'm not doing is sticking my bum out and leaning forwards. Okay, so if you find that you're leaning forwards quite a lot, you're probably bending too much in the knees. Bring it back in, lift tall, and find the bend that's comfortable for you. Now you might want some additional support. Those of you who'd like to use a chair, you can bring it in. And we want to stand behind the chair, using the support here. Okay. We'll just take a couple more of these, very gentle, slow and soft, warming up the knees. Lifting all the way up now, we're going to sweep the arms nice and high. Interlace the fingers and legs are straight. Looking up towards the sky, maybe find a little back bend if that feels good for you. And find a nice side bend here, taking those arms over to one side. And across the other way. Back to center. We're going to bring those arms in front of us. Pull the shoulder blades apart, chin comes to chest. Focusing on that breath, breathe into the space between the shoulder blades. Take the arms behind you. Doing the same, we're going to pull those arms away from us, this time drawing the shoulder blades together, and we're taking a little look up. And if this feels too much on your shoulders, simply take hold of your wrists and just start to draw the elbows away. It's the same opening in the chest. One's just a little more extreme than the other, and whichever one works for you today is absolutely okay. Start to look down. We're going to fold forwards. Those of you feeling a little unstable, hands to the chair. Start to allow the head to hang. We're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Fingertips to the mat, maybe fingertips to your block, or again, fingertips to the chair. Let your upper body hang nice and heavy. Maybe find a gentle sway from side to side. Focus on the breath. And coming to join me back up, lifting nice and tall. Now we're going to take some more bends into the knees. And making sure those feet are turned out towards the corners of your mat. Bending into your knees, sitting the bottom down, keep it nice and lifted through the spine. We're going to have our hands to our thighs. We're going to start to draw a shoulder in, look the other way. Now for those of you using the chair, you want to have your chair turned so the seat is facing you. It's the same thing, you've just got hands to the chair. We're looking over one shoulder and the other. So wherever you're at, whether it's hands to the thighs or hands to the chair, see how that feels in the lower back. Take in those twists. You might be feeling that you've got a bit of warmth now in those legs. Stay with it. Focus on the breath, smooth and calm. Good. Start to straighten those legs. Lift all the way up. Interlace the fingers, stretching tall. And we'll take it over one way for a side bend. And the other for another. Good. Back to center, arms in front. Breathe into the space between the shoulder blades in your upper back. Release, take those hands behind you, whether we're taking hold of the wrists or interlacing and finding that full stretch. Look up. Start to fold forwards. Releasing the hands down to your chair or to the mat, using your block if you need a little extra height, and find that gentle sway from side to side. Release your upper body, relax your head and shoulders. And start to come all the way back up again, reaching nice and tall. Finishing with hands to prayer. Now we're going to use our block. We can also use the chair if we need that extra bit of height, but everyone does need to be using that block. So grabbing hold of the block, we're going to make sure that our toes again were turned out towards the corners of the mat. Hands to the hips. We're going to fold forward with straight legs and bring our hands down to the block. And I've got my block on my highest setting, and you might find with a little bit of wiggle in the legs that you can bring the feet further apart. You might want to bring your block lower. Find out what's good for you today, okay? And we're going to bring both hands to the block. Give the bum a little wiggle from side to side. Feel that extension down the insides of the legs, the sensations in the groin, and then both legs are straight. And now if you are hypermobile, you want to have still a little bend in those knees. We don't want to put too much stress on those joints. Placing one hand to your block, we're going to start to draw a line through our upper body with our other arm, across the shoulders, all the way up to the ceiling, and we're taking a look up nice and high. So you could be here on your block, you could be higher with the hand on your chair. Wherever you're at, focus on the breath. Feeling the stretch in the legs, open the chest. Focus on the breath. Oh, change sides. Nice and slow. Draw the line, all the way up the body. Take it all the way up towards the ceiling. Focus on opening the chest. Looking nice and high. and release it back down. Hands to the block or the chair. We're going to slowly start to walk our feet in. Coming into a forward fold, generously bending the knees, belly to the thighs, fingertips down to the mat. Release the head and shoulders. Filling that upper body with air, notice the slight rise as you breathe in. And the fall as you breathe out. And slowly come to standing. Mountain pose, check in with your body. Noticing the sensations in the legs. For me, they're warm, they're heavy. My feet feel nice and grounded. And we're going to come to a seated position. Whether that's on the floor or in the chair, it is entirely up to you. I'll show you the position in the chair and then I'll come and show you down in the floor. So taking a seat. We're going to have our legs out in front of us, shuffling our bottoms towards the front of the chair, and we're just going to start to very gently fold forwards, round the back, allow the head to drop, and feel that stretch down the back of the legs. For those of you on your mats, feet are flexed. We're going to start to fold forwards, again rounding the back. Focus on that breath. Take it to the space between the shoulder blades, the upper back. Slowly start to roll up. All of us are going to take opposite hand to knee and turn out to the side. Fingertips are going to come to the floor or to the back of the chair. Lift nice and tall. Focus on your breath. If you're in the chair, checking in with you looks like this. Wherever you're at, keep those feet flexed, keep tall through the spine. Changing sides on your next breath out. Wonderful. Coming back to center. Those of you in your chair, feet flat to the floor for me. We're going to take one leg and cross it over. Opposite hand to knee and take another twist. And really use your hand to pull that knee across so you start to feel some sensations in the top of the leg here. Those of you on the floor, legs are still out straight. We're going to step one foot over the other side of the thigh. So you've got the knee across the body. Hand to the knee, start to hug it into the chest and take a twist out to the side. Again, fingertips to the floor. All of us focusing on opening the chest, nice and broad across the shoulders. And breathe. And time to change sides. Uncross. Taking it across the other way, again, opposite hand to knee. Fingertips to the floor or to the chair. Broad across the chest. Start to release in that pose. Those of us on the floor, bringing the soles of our feet together, open the knees out to the sides. This is our butterfly pose. Start to walk your bottom towards your heels. Lift and lower the knees, finding those fluttery wings, and then start to fold forwards. And you can bring your hands to your toes and let your back round. Staying there for me, those of you in your chair, you're going to grab hold of your block. Placing your block on its middle setting. Soles of the feet together. Making sure again we're shuffled towards the front of our chair. Have a little play around with where your block goes. Open the knees out to the side. Lift nice and tall through the spine, start to fold forwards. And if it feels good for you, round the back. All of us here in our own variation of butterfly, opening the hips. Breathe into your upper back. Start to lift up tall for all of us. Those of you on the floor, you're going to come to your backs and draw both knees into the chest. Have a little roll. Those of us on our chairs, move the block to one side, feet come flat to the floor, and we're going to start to bring one knee in, nice and slowly, one at a time. Those of you on the floor, take time to explore how it feels in your lower back. To move your knees in different directions. Massage the lower back. Those of us in the chair, repeating that again, taking a knee in, this time start to round the back, forehead lowers towards your knee. And repeat on the other side. And lower down. Let's finish our practice today with 3 nice deep breaths in, sweeping the arms up. Slow breath out through the mouth as we bring our hands to prayer. Twice more for me. Breathing in, looking up. Breathing out, maybe close the eyes. And one final time for today. Nice and slow with control, let it go. I appreciate you for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon.